Hi, I'm Anka, and this is the place to be to hear about the latest Web3 trends in healthcare. Today, we are in Copenhagen, Denmark, to attend the Nordic Blockchain Conference, as Medrise Studio is hosting the healthcare track, a series of 2 panels dedicated to the medical world and the intersection between Web3 and healthcare. I'll take you with me behind the stages. Medrise Studio hosted 2 panels at the Nordic Blockchain Conference, and we met great speakers and great companies. So now we are going to talk to some of these speakers and companies and try to understand better what are their use cases and what they are doing in the Web3 space.
I believe that with blockchain, we have an opportunity to do 2 things that are very exciting and a little bit new. One is to impute ethical AI. I think it's very easy with AI to create hallucinations or rogue data, rogue generative content. I think with blockchain, we can, almost in real time, we can create a provenance of what is real content, what is origin of data, and what is generative. And the other thing I'm excited about is this idea that we can take the costs of centralized data, not blockchain, but the actual underlying health data, and we can lower it using distributed technologies and have references to existing validated systems without needing to first move it to the cloud, and do decentralized AI and have smaller large language models that are developed in a decentralized way, using blockchain to show provenance, to show data authenticity.
And blockchain is a way finally to give access or to control the access on the decentralized data that stay in the different hospital or research center and aggregate data to be able to train the different AI model.
And actually I think a misconception is that blockchain should only be applicable to the financial sector with Bitcoin or something like that. But blockchain is actually usable for many other applications like tracking information and making sure that information is used in the right way. And that's a topic that's really important within healthcare.
Blockchain has an incredible potential in the pharmaceutical industry, and there are several use cases that support large players in the space, starting from decentralized clinical trials, supply chain traceability, but also supporting research. So I really hope to see more use cases coming and more players getting together and collaborating.
Hi, this is Anka from the future, just letting you know that what you are about to see is a sneak peek of the side event that we hosted with Novo Nordisk and the Nordic Blockchain Association, dedicated to AI and blockchain in the pharmaceutical industry. Here are some images from the event. A couple of weeks ago, we were in Tallinn, Estonia, hosting Decide Nordics, an event for the decentralized science community. And Sander was one of the people who helped us organize. He's also the organizer of BananaConf. And guess who is here in Copenhagen? Hi, Sander. Good to see you. Why are you here and why are you attending the Nordic Blockchain Conference?
Great to see you again, Anka. And I'm here because, when it comes to Nordics and Baltics, we see it as one region, but this one big region only has 2 major events, one being BananaConf, the other one being Nordic Blockchain Conference here. So obviously, I have to be here because that's where everyone is, and that's where we can ensure that we don't have just one touch point per year, but we have at least 2 touch points with the market participants.
Wonderful. And when is the next edition of BananaConf?
Next BananaConf in Tallinn is going to happen next April. At the end of April again, this time going for 4 days like we did last year with a bunch of side events again. But before that, we're actually going to be hosting BananaConf Hong Kong in the end of October.
Well, that's a really great news. So to our community, if you're interested in Web3, you know where to be in October and then in Tallinn in April again. Thank you so much, Sander. This is the end of the Nordic Blockchain Conference, and we are preparing to fly back to Paris and not ride as everyone here in Copenhagen. So before we leave, here are 3 things you should know and you should take away from the conference. The first thing is that blockchain in healthcare and especially in the pharmaceutical industry is not dead, especially in clinical trials. Some projects have already been submitted to healthcare authorities and they have given the green light to implement them in very, very specific use cases in clinical trials. So regulators know about blockchain, they are educated on the topic, and they are able to approve some of the very simple use cases. That leads me to my second takeaway. Keep it simple. Don't try to tokenize the industry. Don't try to take everything into the Web3 space. Keep it simple and identify the very small use cases where blockchain can actually bring value. Data integrity, data traceability, data sharing, and so on. And the last takeaway that I want to share with you is the intersection of blockchain and AI. This is where the greatest value is being held. And this is something that all the speakers have been talking about. How do you track data sharing? How do you track learning models? How do you use blockchain as a trust framework for artificial intelligence projects? Ethical artificial intelligence is possible with the help of blockchain technology. So I hope you enjoyed our little adventure in Copenhagen. I will see you soon for another Web3 adventure in healthcare.